Do you know any famous people in your area?
No, unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know any of them. Maybe famous people. Uh, I'm so sorry. Famous people don't live in my town because my town is not that like luxurious town. so, so maybe that's why I don't know any of them.
Okay, so again, you're talking about a town, and it should be a neighbourhood. Okay,
Ah,
remember yesterday I said about neighbourhood. So your area is your neighbourhood. Okay,
yes,
so try
neighborhood.
and make that change.
Okay.
Okay, so where do you like to go in your neighbourhood?
In my neighborhood. Well, I like to go to like swimming pool because I'm really into like swimming recently. So I often go there at least 3 times a week.
Okay. Um, how long have you been living in your hometown?
Hometown. Well, basically, my hometown is Ansan, and I was born and raised there. And and then as soon as I getting into my college, I moved to like Seoul, which is capital city in South Korea. So maybe I've lived in like for over 10 years, maybe 19, I guess.
10 to 19, that's quite a big range. Okay. Right. Okay, so again, remember what I said yesterday. The direct answer, the
Yes.
actual answer to the question, is the last thing you gave me. All right. So if you meet the wrong examiner, if you're in with the examiner that always interrupts because he wants, so he would never have got to your answer, and so he
Okay.
would have given you 0 for that because you
Okay.
didn't. Because so first of all, around, whatever, whether it's 10 or 19 years, whichever it is, and it doesn't matter. Let's take the middle one. Let's say it's 15 years. Okay, split the difference. Okay, so you've lived there for 15 years, and then you can then give your explanation. All right.
Okay.
Is so do you like your hometown?
Yes, absolutely. Because my hometown is a quiet place. And well, I love its serenity. You know what? I'm now living in Seoul. It's like a like hustling and bustling city. So I'm now really sick and tired of like those kind of like chaotic. So I love my hometown.
Okay, so just don't talk about Seoul. Just talk about your
Okay.
hometown because it's off topic, isn't it? Okay, so
Okay.
just talk about how peaceful and quiet it is in your hometown.
Okay.
Describe that only. Okay,
Okay.
is there anything you dislike about your hometown?
Well, maybe like the public transportation because well, my hometown is not that big city, so the public transportation is not that well equipped. So if I want to like go around, I have to have my own car.
Okay. Um, okay, so describe your hometown a little. So tell me a little bit about your hometown.
hmm Well, as I mentioned, my hometown is not a big city, but I think it's not that small. And my hometown is a like suburb, and it takes about an hour by a car from Seoul here.
Okay, but I still don't know much about it. I don't. There's nothing I can picture in my mind from what you've
Oh,
just said
really?
about it. So would you say it's is it an industrial town? Are there lots of manufacturing companies there, or is it a government town where lots of civil servants live? Does it have lots of parks? Is it famous for anything? Does it have a castle, or does it have any historical significance? What can you tell me about it that I'd be interested in?
Okay, let me think. Uh, My town is famous for like museum. Yeah, because my town is like a historical neighbor, I would say. Yeah. So there are a lot of like museum, like historical museum. So a lot of people visit my hometown for like visiting museum.
Okay, that's interesting. So why is it famous for museums? What is it about the town that it has museums? What are the museum what do they feature in the museums?
Uh-huh. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in historical things, so I've never been to
How
to be honest
shameful.
with you.
What
And
what's the name of your town again? What's it called?
Ansan and Angus, to be honest, I don't any like memory of my town, so I just made the story. So actually,
Ah, okay. Well, very good. Very, very impressive.
I'm not
Uh,
good at lying.
that's okay. Well, I believed you, so you
Are
are
you
pretty good
really?
at
Oh
lying.
my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm
I'm
glad.
I'm I'm shocked that in our second class you're already lying to me.
I'm so sorry
Uh,
about it. I'm so sorry.
right. Okay. So what is it? Okay. So it's connected by rail. Okay. It's got lots of colleges.
Oh no.
So it's a university town. Why don't you just say it was a university town? That's sort of. It's got a high number of foreign workers. Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There are a lot of like foreign workers because oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember my town is famous for like factories. So so that's why
Ah,
there are
okay.
a lot of
Right,
foreigners.
okay. So it has got a lot of history because the first humans in Ansan were in the New Stone Age. So they've actually found some seriously old stuff there. Okay, that is quite interesting. Yeah, why didn't you know that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why did why didn't you know that it's got a very ancient history?
Oh, well, but when I was young, my school things was not my cup of tea.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So all right, let's just so that you can find out a little bit more about your hometown, have a look on Wikipedia. There's lots of information about it on
Oh,
Wikipedia.
thank
Not
goodness.
now, you can do that afterwards. Um, right, okay. So you don't know much about your hometown.
Right.
Okay, so for if they ask you to describe it, it's a university town. It's got a very ancient history. Okay, that's quite interesting, and it's multicultural. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's do these in order. Okay. So why do some people have good memories while others don't?
Well, maybe they're just like intelligent, so that's why they have a good memory, I guess. For example, one of my friends is in the course of like degree of PhD, and she's like have a great memory. So even though I don't know about it, but she always say to me like says to me like, do you remember the event? But I don't know any of the memory. And
Okay.
she's
So
really smart.
okay. All right. So well. Okay. So but I mean that's another question. So being
Really?
being intelligent and memories, of course, there's a connection. But so do you think when you say she is just intelligent or just smart, do you think that she was born with a good memory, or do you think that she's developed a good memory? Because that's basically what the question's asking. Do you think people are
Oh,
born with a good memory, or that it's something that you can practice and develop?
well, that's a really like good point, I guess. Um, well, let me think. I think it's kind of like she's innate nature, but um, but she's always like in the top of students in my uh
Okay, but you're talking very specifically about one person. The
okay.
question, this is a general question. So
Uh-huh,
so
uh-huh.
why do some people have good memories while others don't? So just broadly speaking, again, don't
Okay.
don't overthink it. Do you
Okay.
think do you think they're born with it, or do you think they develop it?
Well, I'm on the fence. I mean, some.
Okay, that's okay. So
Yeah.
you could say it's a bit of both. That could be your answer. Some people are born with. I think some people are born with good memories. I think others, and while I think on the other hand, I think some people can develop good memories.
Yes, right. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Good. Right.
Perfect.
All right. Why do people rely on cell phones to memorize things?
Well, maybe it's very convenient to use, I guess, because with the development technology, I guess the smartphone has developed like further compared to the past. So it's very handy to use. So whenever you want to like memorize something, you can just use your cell phone and write something on your cell phone, and then you can recall the like information very quickly. So that's why people rely on cell phone. And also another reason of that like would be I think there's no one who don't own a cell phone, I guess. Yeah. I mean, cell phone is part of people's life, right? Yeah. So that's why people rely on when memorizing something, I guess.
Okay, you've got the essence of it in there, but I think there's a little bit that you're missing out. Okay,
Oh,
so
really?
so
Okay.
you said everybody has a cell phone. Well,
Uh-huh.
pretty much everybody has a cell phone, but the main point is they take their cell phone everywhere with them. It goes everywhere, doesn't it? Yeah, it's always in people's back pocket or whatever pocket they carry it in. And from from the minute they wake up in the morning, they pick up their cell phone to like the last thing they do is they put their cell phone on charge before they go to sleep. Okay, so they've always got their cell phone with them. And what you didn't mention is that there are so many apps on
Yes,
cell
right.
phones which you can use for recording information. So whether
Yeah,
it's your calendar, your diary, your address book, the notepad, or all of those apps that you can use, and you carry it everywhere with you. So that's why people use their cell phones to memorize things.
for sure. Yes, right.
Okay, are you good at memorizing things?
No, not at all. Well, here is a good story. I mean, well, like, yeah, I mean, almost all my friends, like, I mean, like, let's say, like, do remember the event, but I always don't recall the memories. So always, like, almost all like friends like make fun of me because I don't remember all the time.
Okay. But what about things? I mean, you're a nurse, so you must have remembered things in order to graduate from high school and then from
Yes.
nursing college, and hopefully you remember things about your patients, or else have a lot of dead patients. So how do you work as a professional, and how did you work as a student remembering things?
Mm. Well, well, but yeah, I think it's kind of different when I work. I mean, if I make a mistake, it's kind of like very dangerous. It could be very dangerous for my patients, right?
Mm.
So I try to like memorize all the like my necessary tasks that I have to be done at work. So I use like some yeah, I use my cell phone
Mm.
to organize my task, what I'm going to do first, and then I like to make a list based on my prioritize something. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So to answer this question, are you good at memorizing things? You could give both of those as part of your answer. You could say, in my personal life, no, my friends are always teasing me about the fact that I can never remember any of the things that we've done. But in my working life, in my professional life, I'm very organized and I make lots of lists, and that's how I remember things.
Yes. Right.
Right. Have you ever forgotten something important?
Let me think. Well, I I haven't had such an experience yet throughout my whole life. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. So that's why. Um, yeah, I remember the event. I mean, a couple of days ago, I was supposed to meet my friend that I haven't been seeing each other for a long time. But I just completely forgot the like appointment. So yeah.
So now
So
she's not your friend anymore. So okay.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay, all right, that'll do as an answer. Yes,
Uh-huh.
okay. Right, let's talk about TV programs. What kinds of TV programs do you often watch?
Their program. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't own TV at home because watching TV is kind of waste of my time, I think. Yeah. So I just watch some TV programs or show on YouTube. So yeah. So I would say yeah, I think I lost my way. But
Yes.
back to the like on way right way. Yeah, so I enjoy watching like adorable animals because I'm really into like cats or dogs or rabbits something. So
Okay, so animal programs then.
yes, animal.
Program. So would that be documentaries or is it documentary programs about animals?
Yeah, it could be like documentary programs or like it could be like entertainment
Okay.
related to
Okay.
animals.
Okay, so that would be your answer. Okay. Um, right. Okay. So again, I emphasized it
Mhm.
as I was. So what kinds of TV programs, plural?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a list. It is a list question. All
Yes,
right.
right.
So you need to give a list answer.
Right.
Do you think kids watch too much television?
Wow, that's a very tough question. I've never thought about it before because I don't have a kid. Well, I think it depends. What I mean is that I think basically children are still young and immature, so they don't have any ability like control their self. Yeah. So if their parents don't supervise the time that children watch TV, they might watch TV too much, but they are under like control or like supervise vise their parents. Yeah, I think they don't watch TV that much, I
Oh,
guess.
finally we got to the answer again, right at the end.
Oh my gosh. Why do I say like this? I don't know. I think it's my bad habits, right? Oh my god.
Well, but you're aware of it, so you've got to try and turn it around. Yes, you've got to make a conscious effort to give a direct answer first, and then your discursive answer afterwards. But always try to give a direct answer first.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, what I would say to this one, and it's only through speaking to many students,
Mhm,
is that in Korea,
mhm,
um, I thought kids were always either at school or at an academy until very late at night. Do
mhm.
they have any? Do they have any time at all to watch television?
Well, yes, I think so.
They do.
Because
When? When do they watch television?
no, no, no. I'm so sorry. My answer was wrong. I mean, I don't think they have enough time to watch television, I guess.
Mm,
Oh, because when I was young, I did so, and even like students these days, they don't have much time to watch televisions because almost all like parents put their kids under too much pressure to study too hard. Well, I don't know, but like most Koreans are like eager to study, or they like.
Okay, that's enough. Anyway, you've
Yes.
answered enough. You've answered the question, so that's
Yes,
okay.
that's it.
Okay, what are the impacts on children from watching TV programs?
Impact. Well, I think it'll be like it depends on the program, right? Yeah, I mean, if children watch like educational things, it will be helpful for them to like accumulate their knowledge. But if it's not, vice versa. I mean, it affects like, yeah.
Finally, you're answering the questions properly. That's how I want to hear the answers.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yes.
I get it. Wow. Okay.
Right. Okay. What kinds of TV programs do you think should be broadcast more?
Well, I would say definitely like much more like educational things. Yeah, I hope so. Because as I mentioned, like watching like entertainment things is kind of waste of my time. So I hope like much more like more and more educational programs will broadcast in the future. Yeah.
Okay, good answer. That's 2 good answers in a row. Very good. I'm impressed at your progress.
Thank you so much.
Right, okay, let me just put those on your doc. Right, okay, there's your part 2 question.
Okay.
Do you have your pen and paper ready?
Yes, I'm already ready.
Okay, all right, so I'll give you 1 minute to think about the topic, and your time starts now.
Okay.
Okay, that's your 1 minute of thinking time. So talk to me about the topic for between 1 and 2 minutes, starting now.
Okay, right. Uh, okay. I do have a lot of friends because I'm really outgoing person. So, but well, Mindy is one of my close friend and dearest friend, and her birthday is just around the corner. So I'd love to give a Starbucks card like voucher to her as her birthday gift. And the reason why I want to give it to her is because she's a really coffee lover. So yeah, I think it'll be a like great gift for her. Yeah, and yeah, and let me think. And I think it's like Starbucks voucher is really great gift because with the like voucher she can like buy a cup of tea, but also like dessert because in Starbucks they serve a wide variety of like dessert from like cakes, cookies, and so on. So yeah, she's really into like dessert, not only like coffee. So I think it'll be a like nice gift for her. And on top of that, I mean, mm, you know what? Like basically in Korea, like giving a Starbucks card as a gift, it's really famous, like popular because it's really convenient to give to anyone or someone because you can buy it just via
Okay, all right,
on cell phone.
that's your 2 minutes. Okay. Actually, I'm surprised because that was
Really?
you managed to make it through to the 2 minutes. And I was thinking, how the hell are you going to talk about a voucher for 2 minutes? I was thinking that's going to be really difficult to do because there's not much you can say about a voucher, but you managed to get into all the desserts and the variety and all that kind of. So the only thing maybe that's just where you're about to go now is to say where would you buy it from? I mean, you buy them online, do you? Where do you get these cards? Is it a card or is it a digital voucher? What is it?
Digital voucher. It's a digital voucher, and I can buy it through like application, which is like Kakao Talk. Yeah.
Okay, so you could have mentioned that as well. You know, you could have just described where you would buy it from. Okay, you managed to get through the 2 minutes. As I say, I thought talking about a voucher, that's going to be really difficult to talk about for 2 minutes. So maybe if you think about it, if you described an actual physical gift that you would give someone, then you can talk about the process of selecting it, or the quality of it, or where you would go to buy it from, and all of those things. I think it's just easier to describe a material thing, but it was actually pretty good. It was actually quite well done. So
Thank
not
you
bad.
so much.
Really not bad. Yes. Right. Okay. Well, we've just about run out of time. In fact, we have now run out of time.
Wow, time so flies.
Doesn't it just?
I really enjoyed your class.
So, if you found this IELTS class useful, informative, or entertaining, please give it a like, subscribe, and share with other people who you think might benefit from these live IELTS class videos using actual examination topics. Most of the students participating in these classes are now living their dream in English-speaking countries around the world. If you want classes with me, you can contact me on X, LinkedIn, MS Teams, or Viber. Details are given in the description below, or on the About page for this channel. Thank you.